Christmas is a very special time of year. God gave the world a special gift, and it all began like this. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Joseph. He was a builder. He was in love with a girl named Mary. These days, he was having a hard time focusing on building. That's because he was gonna get married soon. Mary was just an ordinary girl. Then she had a surprise. It was a visitor. Mary was really scared when the angel came to her. The angel was named Gabriel. He was a messenger from God. He was just a boy angel. He had big wings and they were all white. The angel said, "You're gonna have a special baby. It's gonna be God's son." Mary was quite excited. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have the son of God?" And then she said, "I can't, I'm not married and stuff." But Gabriel told her, "It will be okay. Everything is gonna turn out the way God planned it." Mary told Joseph that the baby was gonna be God's son. Joseph was very, very confused. Joseph was sleeping and he dreamed that he saw an angel. I think Joseph was really scared. He was talking to the angel in his dream. He did not believe what the angel was telling him. But the angel said, "Don't be afraid. Everything is going to turn out the way God planned it." A decree went out for everybody to go back to their hometown. They had to be counted. Herod tried hard to get all the money he could. The more people he could count, the more taxes he could get. Meanwhile, Mary's baby got very big in her tummy. Pretty soon, it was gonna come out. They had to go to Bethlehem and be counted. Joseph knew Mary couldn't walk, so he decided to buy a donkey named Fiona. The other donkey was named Shrek, and he didn't want Fiona to leave. But Joseph promised to bring her back in a few weeks. Then Mary and Joseph went to Bethlehem. Meanwhile, the shepherds were taking care of their sheep in the fields. They were counting all of the sheep. They both came up with the same number. Fist bump! Then some angels got together in the pasture. They had good news for the shepherds. The angels flew over to the shepherds. They scared them all, especially the sheep. The angels told them, "Don't be afraid. You should go to Bethlehem and see a king being born." The shepherds said, "No way! Is this the really cool king called the Messiah?" They decided that they should go to Bethlehem and see this baby being born. They tried to get all the sheep to go to Bethlehem. They couldn't get all the sheep to go. The sheep were running everywhere in the field. One shepherd decided that he would stay with the sheep. Okay, the angels showed the other shepherd the way to Bethlehem. He told his friend that he would come back after he saw the baby. They would switch places so both of them could see the baby. That's what friends do. Meanwhile, over in another land, there had been 3 wise men looking at the stars. They saw a sign in the sky. The sign told them a very special baby was coming. The baby was going to be a king. They decided to take gold, frankincense, and myrrh. It was a really long trip. They were going to follow the star all the way to Bethlehem. The gifts got really heavy. I think it would have been better to take toys, diapers, and food. Maybe those gifts wouldn't had been so heavy. It was such a long trip that they had to take their camels. When Joseph and Mary got to Bethlehem, it was like a big party. Mary had to have the baby very, very soon. They have to find somewhere to have the baby. They started knocking on doors to find a room. No! The last innkeeper, he didn't have any rooms in his hotel. But he said, "There's a barn in the back. You can stay there if you want to." They had to go to the barn and have their baby. It wasn't too bad. It had hay and animal poop and sheep. That's kind of gross, isn't it? It had a roof and it was warm. Mary put the baby Jesus in one of the troughs with hay. Mary and Joseph loved the baby.